Hello YouTube, my name's Jason and thank you for watching Roll for Effort. Okay guys, today we are going to be taking a much deeper look at Axebane's Deck of Many Dungeons. I did a very high energy, bubbly, reactionary, emotional video yesterday because I was just super excited about the product, and frankly I haven't done a YouTube video like this, The Talking Head, in a really long time, and I just felt empowered, to do it. I was channeling my inner, Jedi YouTube fan, and boom, it just came out. So today we're going to take a much more detailed look at what you get inside of the Deck of Many Dungeons, so that it will provide some value to you, hopefully, and help you determine if it's something that you're really interested in. The Deck of Many Dungeons is a 52 card deck that is a dungeon in your pocket aid for Dungeon Master, right? It could be used to run an entire standalone game. You could run a game that'll last for 4 hours with it pretty easily, I think. But it is not a standalone game in the sense that it comes with rules on how to fight monsters and, what stats are included on the monsters and that kind of thing. So it requires a dungeon master who has experience and or a monster manual or system already intact. It's for those moments where, life is busy as hell. You come home and boom, you got to run a game in an hour. They're going into this dungeon and it's probably going to have some of these things in it, but you need the meat and potatoes to fill in the time in between, and that's where this card comes in, right? So 52 card deck, and let's dive into the cards. Let's look at the cards. So right on the top you get Joker cards. That one of the Jokers, it contains a instructional sheet. It actually tells you, if you remove the aces and the kings and you shuffle it this way and do it that way and wave your stick at it, that you'll be able to run a dungeon on the fly if you're an improv DM, in the moment. You'll be able to draw cards and lay out the dungeon as you go. Or, on the other card, well, it's not really or, it's a different card. On the other Joker, you've got a list of NPCs. Right? It's not just a list, it's a roll table. So you could roll multiple times on this NPC list and come up with some different combinations of NPCs that are really kind of clever and cool. I like it a lot. It's very tight, guys. This is all, anytime you're fitting an entire adventure's worth of content into a series of pieces of paper that are 2 inches by 3 inches, it's very meaty. Like, it's not so long to read. We're reading, 3 pages of character description. All this and that and that. I mean, it is down to like this is what's up. This is what's here. The other card, like I said, it's got the NPC generator, and then it's got a very simple items generator underneath it as well. Next, we've got like the aces. The aces contain entrances, and below each of those aces there is and they have beautiful art. I mean, I hope you can see the pictures that I've got rolling up now. It's an actual dungeon with pictures of, like, this is what the landscape looks like when you get in there. And the aces have a quest roll chart, and I counted up all the different combinations of quests that are there. There's 24 different quests. I'm sure you could expand that out way further if you start combining, multiple quests. It's just really neat. Really cool. Trap cards, right? There are cards that you could pull out, and that card, is a space that'll contain a trap, and it has a generator for different traps that are there. There are goal cards that actually tell you, hey, the thing you're looking for, it's found over there in that place, in that room. That's your goal. So you could be drawing through and you get to the goal. That's where it is. And it actually tells you, it's very specific. And there are cards that have magic features and pools and all sorts of crazy rooms. It is very sensible, strong monster and counter roll tables, which, like the old Wandering Monster counter tables, they're very tightly done. It has a system in it where you could roll on it once. It tells you, this many of this kind of monster for the numbers of NPCs, or you could roll it multiple times to get some cool combinations. And I really think they're thought out well enough that they work. They're tightened together. so it's not just random gobbledygook. This whole experience, it's brilliantly well tailored. You know, I hope that you guys take the time to check it out. Where do you find it, you ask? Say no more. Go to thegamecraft.com. That's where you can find it. It's only like $14, which is super cheap, you know, for an RPG product of this caliber. Because it's reusable as hell, for one. You know, and it's $14, guys. I mean, you could go to a movie on $14, just you, and instead this is entertainment for, like, you know, 5 people. It's worth it. If you don't want to spend that, you can go to RPG Drive-Thru, where you can find it for $5, and you can just work off the PDF or print it and cut up the pieces if you want. You know, it'll work. Axeman also in his stores, he's got another deck on the GameCrafter.com, which is an Elven Ruins deck. It's an expansion to this. I don't own it, so I'm not reviewing it. But it's there. It's probably similar content, just themed in the Elven way, so that's sort of cool. More quests and things like that. He's also got on Drive-Thru, you know, RPG PDF Heaven, right? It contains a whole bunch of other products that he has. He's got an adventure that's really neat. Again, very well done. That contains a really nice town. Towns are always nice for DMs to collect, but it comes with a really nice town. In the adventure, it's called the Skeleton King. Very fun. I have played it on the table with a group of people. Worked really well. Worked very, very well. And then he also has a bunch of print and play art packs, which you could take and put in your virtual tabletop, you know, or print out and play on your table. And a nice black and white style. It's all there. Check it out. So again, you know, thank you from the bottom of my heart, you know, if you're still with us and watching right now. We're not paid sponsors, right? Nobody's paying us to come up and make this video. This is entirely us wanting to create a, you know, a cool experience where we share the things that we love with people. You know, there are no ads on the channel. You know, you don't have to worry about supporting us. We all have day jobs. You know, we're just here because we love RPGs and we want to share the things that we love and that we play with and that work. So, you know, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. I went through this morning and I personally read every single comment on the channel that has ever been made since we first started over a year ago, and it's just humbling. You know, I love the comments, guys. I love the feedback, the good and the bad. Some people have offered us some great pro tips. You know, hopefully you're noticing that the quality of the videos is kind of climbing a little bit as we go on. Anyway, I'm rambling at this point. I just, you know, I hope you guys have a really fantastic game night, you know, and thank you for watching. Seriously, thank you. You're badass. You're awesome.